So we have the door open for the first time. So we can finally look outside. And she's curious. See what she sees. A car. Did you like that car, Zoe? She's very curious. Okay, here's Zoe. She's sleeping. She loves her cat tower. Zoe, say hi. Zoe. I like how she puts all four of her feet together when she sleeps. There she is. Zoe. So tomorrow we're going to head toward western Montana. Good afternoon. So we left Beyond Hope RV Resort this morning, probably around 10:30, 11, and I found out why it's named that way. First I thought it was just a depressing name, but it's by the town of Hope, Idaho, just beyond it. So the smoke never cleared, so I didn't get any shots of the lake or the mountains around it. And it was pretty smoky all the way to, we're outside of Missoula at a Love's truck stop. So we needed a food break, bathroom break, but instead she's looking out the door now because it's fascinating. She hears things and smells things. But so basically it was about a 3-hour drive, and we took about 2 hours. That didn't work. And the only towns you really go through are, what was it, Thompson Falls, and there's Thompson Falls State Park, and then Plains, and then other than that there wasn't much. So we are on the way to Petco because I forgot Zoe's pooper scooper. So the first time I cleaned her litter box with a cup, and that didn't work too well. I threw away too much litter. And then the second time I used my soup bowl, which is a little better. So we're gonna go do that after our little break, and then I think we're gonna keep going south from Missoula and find a Walmart or something to stay at. So I will talk to you later. Bye. So we took Montana Highway 200 and then it joined 93, and we're at I-90 now. It wasn't a bad drive. It would have been really neat if you know, you could see you're driving along the Clark Fork River for most of it, and just steep cliffs of the mountains on either side of you. Maybe it was a mile wide at the narrowest. There's a guy down there with 2 dogs. I have no idea where he's coming from or going. Walking through that field. There's an RV park way down there. Can't imagine he walked from there. That's a long ways. So I don't know if I mentioned, but so the air quality here is maybe 60 to 70 parts per million, or however they measure it. And where I was last night, it was 250, 275, and the night before was 550. So it's gotten a lot better. I don't smell anything anymore, and I guess back in Western Washington it's gonna stick around through Friday now, so that sucks. But I think I'm gonna move the RV and go get something from Love's, and I'll show you when I get back. But here's Zoe looking out the door. Can you say hi? Do you want to say hello, Zoe? Look at the camera. Look at that camera. Zoe, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Look at the camera. All right, say bye. Zoe, bye. She's very fascinated with the outside. We took her outside at the Everglades on her leash when we were in Florida years ago, and she ran back inside as fast as she could. She was so scared. She probably smelled alligators. But I will talk to you later. Bye. So we're actually at a Flying J, I noticed. It's an Exxon gas though. But so in Montana, you have to wear a mask still, which is fine. I have one I like. It's cloth. It doesn't make it, like, I don't like the blue ones. I feel like I'm breathing particles, like fiber. But so this truck stop, there's no eating inside. They have all the tables cordoned off, even at the McDonald's. The McDonald's smelled good. I haven't had McDonald's forever. I love truck stops though, because you can find anything at a truck stop, and this is what I got. So when we're out, they were out of the big cinnamon rolls, so I got 4 little ones. And my favorite food of all time at a truck stop is pizza. Truck stop pizza is the best. 2 slices, $5. I think these were $2. And this truck stop had all kinds of food and groceries, and you can get anything. So I think I'll have a slice of pizza and 2 cinnamon rolls and call that lunch. And then we're off to Petco. So talk to you later. Bye. So I made it to Missoula. Zoe is smelling the air again. She loves it. But I got the last pooper scooper at Petco. Drove 150 miles for this. Luckily I was coming through here anyway. And then we donated $2 to save a pet. But so basically it's been pretty uneventful with the smoke. Haven't stopped much. So I'll tell you about the first time I drove through Montana this year, when I was helping some friends move their 2 cats to Florida. Very first day on our trip, we clipped a deer 20 miles inside Montana on I-90 and pull over. No lights came on, luckily, on the dash. And broke the inside of the passenger headlamp, and so that it was out of alignment, but the light still worked, the headlight, which was good. And then it cracked the plastic bumper. So fixed the headlamp in Sarasota, Florida, at a Mercedes-Benz dealer. That was $1,000, $500 for the part, and $500 for labor and tax. 2 hours. They had to take some trim off, and I think they do a alignment on the 2 different bulbs in there, but they charge $200 an hour for labor. So if you have a Sprinter and you need a new headlamp assembly over, it's going to cost you $1,000. Now the bumper, I found a place close to home, and it's only $675, and that's $500 for the bumper and maybe $200 for labor and tax. Their labor rates are only $75 an hour, so I'm glad I didn't get the bumper fixed on the road. So I'm gonna do that soon. But luckily, haven't hit any deer this trip. We went through a bighorn sheep area, and that was fun. They electrified the road to keep them from roaming, I guess. It's like the cattle things they put, but they electrified it. But so we're gonna leave. I think we're gonna leave Missoula. It's way too busy here, and they have a Cabellas Outpost over next to the Coles, but it's really small. They don't have the topographic maps I want in Oregon, and there's no RV parking because it's just a Cabela's Outpost. So I'm gonna get out of this town and leave all these people behind. So Zoe, say goodbye. Here, come here, Zoe. Zoe, up. Come on. Say goodbye to everyone. Come on. Zoe, come on. All right, here she is. She loves stopping. She just thinks it's so fun. Oh, she's getting kitty kisses. I can't wait till she's older and has less energy so she doesn't play at night. But I will talk to you later. Bye. So there's the Cabellas Outpost Petco next door. And they have a noodles and company, which I really like. And I think Men's Warehouse is out of business. But you can see sky's a little better. So hopefully I'll see you down the road. So I'm on Highway 93 South in Montana, about a half hour south of Missoula, and these are the Bitterroot Mountains, if you could see them. It's pretty neat. There's a bike path. I don't know how far it goes, but so far it's been all the way from Missoula, like 30 miles. I'm wondering if it goes to Hamilton, which is about 40-45 miles away. But I wish I could see the mountains. There's basically, I don't think there's any road through there for 50 to 100 miles. You just got to go south. So I found a campsite. It's a Forest Service campsite right off the highway. $12 a night, no hookups. And there's 10 spots. And they're pretty much all full except one now. I'm trying to see the name of this. It's the Spring Gulch Campground, Bitterroot National Forest. There's the highway. And the sunset is amazing. Hopefully you can see it. Right over the mountains there in the smoke. Actually see a little blue sky maybe. Just trying. Don't know if I have cell phone service. It's very spotty. But this is what it looks like when you walk in. And it's by a river. And this is freaky walking over. I see why cows don't want to do it. There's a day use area. So I think I'm close to Idaho. Went through a couple neat towns. One was Hamilton. And the other one was Darby, I believe the name was. And they each had RV sites, but I didn't want to pay. I've never stayed in a spot like this before, so this will be a first. Oh, here's the, I'll show you the river real quick. So actually this is going to turn out all right today. There's actually something to look at. And not just me talking. It is fun though. No idea what river this is. Oh, you can stay 16 days here, I think. And if you're a senior, it's only $6. So you can basically stay here 2 weeks for $100, which is really awesome. All right, I'm gonna walk back up to the road and turn this off, and I will talk to you later. Oh, somebody made a little sitting pool there with the rocks. So it's a self-service pay station. Supposedly they had bears here, and June 5th was the last time they had bears. Well, let's walk back to my site. This is the most walking I've done today. So here is site 1, which I didn't want to be this close to the entrance, so I'm actually in the back. Huh. Alright, we'll go back up to the road. It's a little viewing platform. Go check that out. Ah, Spring Gulch Fishing Pier. Nice. Wow, it is clear. I'll walk on the path. I've always seen these campgrounds and never stopped, so this will be fun. Oh, here's another view of the river. I wish I knew what river it was. It's probably something like the Bitterroot, but I don't really know. Or the salmon. What else would they have? I think we're at around 4,000, maybe 4,500 feet even. We're should be in the 40s tonight, which would be awesome. It's gonna be pretty tomorrow, especially if the fog lifts or the smoke. That's what the campground looks like. You can hear the traffic go by, but I imagine that quiets down. The freeway is right there, or the highway. There is a campground 4 miles down a road, just right down the street there, but I didn't want to drive that far. So all these trees are leaning away from me. Oh, these look like aspen trees. I love them. So there we are, all set up. This site actually is big enough for a 50-footer. I'm only 25 feet. So the slide out in the back is our queen size bed. And there are couches on that one. And the bugs are starting to come out. So I will probably see you inside one more time before I call it a day. There's Zoe in her favorite spot when we stop and open the door. Looking outside and smelling everything, watching the air. She loves smelling the air. She does that at home every morning on the deck. So I think she'll like it here, especially when the traffic noise stops. So I have one bar, it looks like, of cell phone service, enough to text and probably make a phone call. So I'll get my video made and have to put that up tomorrow sometime when I'm back in civilization. So if I don't film anymore today, good night. I think it's time to have a drink or two and eat my last piece of pizza. Good night. Bye.